And the topic here, prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the
Greetings, everyone. Sports brings you the NBA. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the East All-Stars. They've got Dwayne Wade. LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Lowry. And it's George in at the small forward. And finished off by LeBron.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Now here's Curry. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry against Lowry. Pass to James. Left side, George. Wade with no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Westbrook. No good from outside. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Wade. Outside for Lowry. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And that one's good, Westbrook.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
The shot by Lowry, no good. On defense, the East All-Stars. Kobe with it. Now Anthony defending. From 15 feet away, misses off the left iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
There's the dish to Wade. The 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. 3 on 3. Here's Kobe. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Outside Westbrook. There's the 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there. Lowry with the ball. James kicks to Lowry. Wade from outside. Another miss by Wade. Wade's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Kobe. Lowry covering. 6 to shoot. Leonard kicks to Bryant. Dishes it to Curry. Beyond the arc. And it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. The West making some changes. Davis is checked in for Durant. Draymond Green comes in for Bryant. And Paul subbed in for Steph Curry.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Westbrook drives in. Back to Green. Pass to Paul. Leonard on the wing. Paul kicks to Green. There's the triple. They get it back. And it's Davis with the jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Westbrook dishes to Green. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Westbrook with a wide open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Thomas. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Paul. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Puts up a 3. Bosch grabs the miss. The East All-Stars on offense. It's a 3-point game, and the shot is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Paul missing again.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
He feeds it to Green. Back to Paul. The pass to Green. He dishes it to Paul. Got it up. Oh, and he just... Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. DeRozan out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Wall in at the one. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Stolen by Wade. And Wall. Here we go now. And that one is hammered home.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul. Paul's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Pass to Drummond. Outside for Millsap. And there's the feed to Wade. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so here are the West All-Stars. 3-point lead. Paul passes to Thompson. Aldridge kicks to Green. Cousins against Millsap, and that one's good. Cousins.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
To make some adjustment.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. So for the West, Durant's checked in for Cousins. Westbrook comes in for Green, and Curry subbed in for Paul. And a switch here also for the East. George is checked in. Now here's Wall. And George, here we go. And the shot is good. George has got his first points of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Outside Westbrook. Fires from deep. And he gets it to go. And now a 9-point West All-Star lead.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Kicks it to Aldridge. Down low. Durant. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Durant's got 5.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Offensive rebound. Drummond dishes to Millsap. Outside for George. Drops in the tray. 5 points in the game.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
They double team Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And the East All-Stars with some changes. James comes in for Drummond. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Dwayne Wade. Millsap against Durant. Millsap with the steal. And here's Wall outside, and the dunk by James.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that right.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
How about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
George passes to Millsap. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
It's Durant on the wing. From the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for the West All-Stars. From 10 feet out, LeBron kicks to Millsap. Over Westbrook, connects on the 9-footer.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Millsap's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Curry. Accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Curry's got 5 now.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Right side Millsap. Feeds it to George. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. George has got a pair of triples in the second now for the East All-Stars. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. West ends up going with the new group. The East also changing it up. Chris Bosh is checked in for Millsap. Jimmy Butler comes in for George. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. Now here's Harden. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Davis dishes to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Takes the turnaround J. No good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. The drive by Lowry. And he gets it to go. Lowry's got his second bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. That's going to send DeMarcus Cousins to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here's Thomas. 9-point game. DeRozan in the corner. And a wide open look for James. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. And that's now 6 points for LeBron. Inside, it's deflected. Here's Harden on the wing. From past the arc, Bosh grabs the miss. And they're on the break, pushing it up. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. West All-Stars lead by 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 10 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Steph Curry's out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Bryant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Durant in at the center. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Leonard with the steal. Here's Curry. And he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got 7 points.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break? No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Westbrook. From deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Westbrook. That's 10 points for Steph Curry.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Leonard against Anthony. No good off the back of the rim.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the left wing. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Here's George. And the rejection by Leonard. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
So for the West, Draymond Green comes in for Kobe, and it's Klay Thompson in for Russell Westbrook. Drummond's checked in for the East. Here's Lowry. He kicks it to Carmelo. Curry with the steal. Durant the pass to Thompson. Here's Green. Durant with it. Lowry picks him up. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Rebounded by Anthony. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
That's good. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
But they recover it. The shot by Wade, no good.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball, trailing by 17. Here's Anthony. Here's Lowry from 11 feet away. Here's Drummond. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Durant kicks to Green, and it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The West All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw no good for Green. Here are the East All-Stars. Releases from 15, and yes, sir, that one drops. Wade's got 5. And the West All-Stars have possession. Outside Curry. The three-pointer off the mark. Left side Lowry. Leonard with the steal. At the top of the key, Durant. Thompson for 3. Knocked away. Now the East All-Stars with it. 17-point game. And George kicks to Wade. Deep 2 from Anthony. Outside for George. Anthony dishes to Wade. The second chance effort. And the shot falls short this time. Here's West now. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Thompson. Leonard's got 5 now.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. Thompson with the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Durant. Anthony Davis comes in for Kawhi Leonard. James Harden, he's checked in for Thompson. And Chris Paul subbed in for Curry. Here's Paul. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 8 points for Chris Paul.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Butler. Here's Bosch. The shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. And so here are the West All-Stars. Harden the pass to Green. Here's Davis. The offensive rebound. Knocked away. Stolen by Thomas. And now here comes Bosch leading the break. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Davis, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Isaiah Thomas. The West All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. Bryant is checked in for Green. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Here's Thomas. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
36 seconds left to play here in the third. Passes to Cousins. Kobe against DeRozan. Outside, Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Davis. Cousins, no one around him. No good with the triple. Millsap kicks to Bosch. DeRozan dishes to Millsap. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Here's Davis.
It's as if the defense just let it go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. The 3/4 of play. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Anthony. Chris Bosh is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Wall in at point guard. And here is Paul. There's the triple. Bosh grabs the miss. Anthony kicks to Wall. Paul with the steal. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. And now here comes Wall leading the break. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Curry's checked in for Chris Paul. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Wade, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. And James gets it to go.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here's Cousins. Good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Paul George, he's checked in for Butler. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it, and the turnovers are starting to pile up.
On its way from Curry for 2. LeBron grabs the miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And the East All-Stars call time here.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Got a piece of it. Outside Westbrook. And the 3 off target.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
They recover it. All alone. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Wall, that's good.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Wade kicks to Anthony. Here's LeBron. Anthony against Bryant. Anthony, the pass to Wall. From deep three-point range, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Western All-Stars ball.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the West.
Kawhi Leonard.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The dish to Kobe. Pass to Leonard. Outside Curry. Westbrook kicks to Curry. 6 on the shot clock from 17 feet out. Westbrook, no good. Here's Wall, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
George dishes to Wade. LeBron, that's a two-pointer.
I love the intensity dial up here from a defensive standpoint in the second half, doing a much better job.
Curry passes to Leonard. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Wall, that's good.
Carmelo Anthony.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook kicks to Kobe. Dishes it to Leonard. Here's Kobe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kobe's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. And Wall kicks to LeBron. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Wade on the wing. Puts it up from 12. Releases. And here's George for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bryant gets a wide open look. Not really his range, and it's off target.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
And Greg, typically that kind of play comes back to haunt you because it really makes your teammates reluctant to make the pass to you if you're open.
Plenty of space. That one wide left.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the West All-Stars.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Stephen Curry. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Drummond dishes to Anthony. It's stolen by Green. The drive by Thompson. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Curry outside. That is good.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Green kicks to Curry. Stolen by George. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. And that is good.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good.